Hello everyone, I'm Ep19,
And I am Sandman99.
and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition with Winterfrost.
Yes. And in the last episode, we went through Bleak Falls Barrow, and we recovered the Dragonstone for Farengar, who told me that he has to keep some professional secrets, which meant basically that he didn't want to have to tell me that basically Delphine told him where it was, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, we're out here in the harmful rays of the sun, getting a little bit of sunburn. So I think that the first thing in order here, as soon as we get to the bottom of the cliff, find a flat spot, need to put up the tent and camp for the day.
Put up the tent and take a nap.
Yep, put up the tent and take a nap. So I think that's what we're going to do.
Well, you'll also be able to dump off some of the crap that you have in your tent, too.
Well, I'm not really overloaded yet. I'm gonna go back to Riverwood here pretty soon, so
It's so bright.
I'm a little bit more selective about what I pick up when I have a limited amount of space, right? Wonder if I've got any stuff stored in here right now.
Only some firewood and things.
Oh yeah, we got some stuff stored in here already. So
Oh yeah.
maybe once we get back to Riverwood, I'll have to unpack the tent or put up the tent again so that I can come in here and collect all this stuff.
It looks like it's going to be quite the process.
Yeah, well, you know,
I guess you never really did unpack the tent, did you?
no, there's enough room for me to unpack the, like, to put up the tent right next to my magic chest in Riverwood, though.
Oh, okay.
So it's like I can just pick it. Oh, look at the gold here respawned. So I can take it all again.
A few extra coins under the couch cushion, right?
That's right. Okay, so we'll have a short sleep. We only have to sleep for 7 hours because at 7 p.m. in Skyrim, that's when the sun goes down. And I'm going to be a little bit more careful about being out and about during the daytime now that I've turned those vampire hunters on. Because those guys are really, really bad news, you know, as it is. And with all of the, you know, pretty rough debuffs and stuff that you get from being outdoors during the daytime.
Yeah, they'll smoke you.
Yeah, they can be really dangerous then. Anyway, I think I'm going to take... See, I went up this way and took the resistances. Now I can take Alter Self and get a 50-point buff to one of my 3 main attributes.
Nice.
And since I put health into, you know, my every level up that I do, maybe what I'll do is I'll put this one into stamina. Right? So now, that gives me a little bit of extra stamina.
Yep.
And of course, my stamina pool is not full because I'm a little bit hungry right now again.
Well, the extra stamina will help with power attacks and things like that.
Well, and also with dodging, because that dodge that I got now, it also uses stamina, right? So, okay, there we go. 162 for stamina now. And I'm not really terribly worried about magic because magic buffs are pretty easy to come by through enchantments. What's she doing there? Is she stumbling over the tent?
Oh no, I think you slept outside and she took sun damage.
Oh.
You know how you kind of die when you, yeah.
Well, I didn't know that would happen to her too. Weird. Okay, we need to pack up our camp here. Need to pick up our firewood. Okay. So, now that the harmful rays of the sun have gone away, we can continue on here. And at the bottom of the hill, just in the lake here, there's a little ruin that has a little bit of treasure in it, but it's also inhabited by some slaughterfish. And so one of the things that we can do here, I don't think I have a water walking. Do I have a water walking enchantment? No.
Water walking something?
I don't think I have one. Oh well. Anyway.
You're doing it the hard old-fashioned way.
No, but you see all the slaughterfish that have lit up there, right?
Yep.
And so, where are they going? Do they know I'm here?
Well, no, apparently not.
Okay.
Maybe something else got in the water.
Maybe. Those ones are
those ones are inside that structure.
are inside that structure, which makes it hard.
Can you get up on the smaller pillar on the right?
No, I can't. I've tried. Unfortunately, I cannot. That's okay. Once we attract their attention...
Then they run away because they know you have a bow drawn?
Yeah.
Everybody's slaughterfish fishing.
Yeah. Man. Well, looks like got a couple of them. There's some more way out there somewhere. This would be a whole lot easier if I had a water walking enchantment, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it almost looks like there's 3 slaughterfish down there now.
Yeah, let's try something else here. We'll go with this.
Figuring maybe you can angle a frost cloud into there.
Well, you never know sometimes. Yeah, they're all hiding inside this yeah, and they're just going to sit there. They're going to park there. Okay, well, that's fine.
Yeah, I wonder what it is about this area that they just kind of sit here.
Well, it's like, see, now they're going to come and be a pain in the ass now that I'm down here with them, right? They know that I want what's down here, which is why they will just sit down here.
Amazingly intelligent slaughterfish are.
Yep. Well, everything in Skyrim is smart, right? Okay, there.
See, if only those heels of yours allowed you to stand a little bit taller.
Actually, I have another solution for this, which we're going to come up with here shortly. And that is, well, we'll show it when it's time. I'm not going to bother trying to kill those things. I'm just going to be on my way here, I think, now. Because it's pretty much a waste of time to try and, Oh, there's a Dawnguard vampire hunter right there. Oh, I didn't have my bow drawn.
Well,
Okay.
hopefully they're the only one.
Yeah, that was the only one. The other things out here are still the
Slaughterfish.
slaughterfish, so they're wearing Dawnguard armor, of course. And that is a silvered war axe. So, like I mentioned, that you get access to some pretty good weapons. So, anyway, it looks like none of these slaughterfish are really inclined to come back out here, so we're just going to be on our way here. And we're going to head on over this way.
And then you go inside a building and there's enemies around. And so you can't actually do many things because there are enemies nearby.
Yeah, well, you know what? If they're going to park their little selves in that area where I can't actually attack them, then I already got what I came for over there, so I'm not really going to worry about it too much. If Bethesda had decided in their wisdom to keep underwater combat in the game, then it would be a little easier. Guess I don't need the predator vision for this. So this is Anissa's cabin. Of course, she has that book that I can read through the window, even though by the looks of it, I've already read it. And, okay, well, she's right there. I'm just going to walk in anyway, because she always gets... So she's fine with you poking around in her cabin until you go in the cellar, basically.
Oh,
and
okay.
And then she gets very unfriendly. But I'm coming in here for a very good reason. And actually here is, you know, that the jewelry, some of the jewelry pieces that my character is wearing. Well, this is actually where the mod creator, Kaleles, I think is, or however you say it, decided to place the one container that had the selection of jewelry in it. In the entire game world, this is the only place you can find it. Which is why I just use a console command to console a container in.
Yeah, yeah.
And one day, if I'm not feeling too lazy, maybe I'll open up that ESP and I'll make some crafting recipes for those pieces of jewelry. You know, I'll just tinker with that mod a little bit.
Yo, you've been doing a lot of that kind of thing lately.
Well, the thing is that a lot of these mod creators, I don't know why, but they'll do stuff like this, right? And then, of course, if you take any of this stuff, it's got a stolen item flag on it.
Yep.
Until you do something to change it, like put a enchantment on it or something, right? But anyway, I came in here for the Sodetta Necromancer Crafting Manual. Okay. Which is a outfit. We're going to take the book. And then over here, we've got a few supplies. Now I'm carrying too much. We'll have to get Glostime here to carry some stuff for me, too. By the looks of it, he's already carrying some stuff for me. So, yeah, okay, we'll give him that for now. That's fairly heavy. Okay, and we can try and sneak if we want, but Anise is always, like, hyper alert. And I don't think there's really any way to sneak out of this without her attacking.
She'll always find you.
Yeah. In fact, she's already right there. And as soon as she turns hostile like that, well, my underlings are going to go out there and kill her. And considering that she's not very tough, right? She is awfully hostile.
Well, that's okay. Maybe you can foot loot her robes and sell those.
Nah, they aren't really worth very much, and I'm almost at my capacity for stuff to carry here anyway. So we'll head on our way here. I already have that particular enchantment anyways.
Ah.
And who's this? Oh, this is that guy with that staff. Right, trying to raise this wolf carcass.
Oh, hello there. I did notice you come up. I was focusing my magicka. Or at least I thought I was. I don't really know what I'm doing. Need something?
Oh, okay. I guess I can't interact with him any other way. I thought you could actually try and talk him out of, you know, like talk him into giving you the staff or something.
I don't know.
But apparently not. Anyway, here we are. We're nearly back at Riverwood again. Did I stop and poke my nose in here? Yes, I did. I already emptied the chest out. Okay. And so here we are back in Riverwood. And actually we can probably just put our tent up right here.
And now you can start unloading stuff.
That's right, and then we can unload stuff. Maybe we'll pause while I'm doing this.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
Because
I imagine people will get pretty bored.
Yeah, people won't really like watching me do inventory management. And we're back.
Yes, we're back.
And I managed to unload a bunch of stuff and do a little bit of enchantment checking. Now we're going to take these golden dragon claw back to to... the hell's his name?
Bellathor.
Bellathor, Lucian, Lucan, Valerius.
Oh no, Lucan Valerius. Oh wow, we have no idea where we are now. See,
Yeah.
it's all your fault, because you took so long to do that, I just started playing a game of Tetris.
There it is!
Well, sometimes this inventory management thing is, it gets a little bit rough, right?
Well, that's why we cut that
I'm
out.
gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
Okay. So that's good stuff. Now we can talk to him again.
Take a look.
Because I also made a whole bunch of potions and that kind of thing too now that have to be sold off. And we'll start off with that one and a couple of those.
Yeah, you also did find your water walking piece of equipment.
Yes, I did. I managed to purchase a ring of water walking. So from the Astral Merchant. Okay, I guess I can sell off one more of those.
Yeah, now we'll just rob Lucan of all of his gold after giving him back his claw,
Oh,
because...
look, Lucan Valerius has a ring of water walking for
Man,
sale
look,
too.
it's when you need one, you don't have one, and as soon as you don't need one anymore, you have as many of them as you want, right?
Yep. Well, he doesn't really have anything that I want to buy back from him, so I guess that's it for that. And now we need to go and talk to Camilla.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where
Your
it
beauty
belongs.
has turned many heads in
Maybe.
Riverwood.
Hmm?
So now we're
Do know
gonna
how to turn
press
your head.
the matter a little bit. Yeah.
You definitely know how to make a girl blush. Maybe it's not the best idea. Faendal,
So remember we showed the fake letter
wish
from
things were otherwise, but there's nothing
what's his
we can
name,
do.
the bard there?
Yep.
Okay. Can't remember these NPCs' names anymore. I don't know why.
Sven, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
So yeah, it's all that shopkeeping and inventory management that has your brain fried.
I know. It fries,
And I'm extra sharp because I was playing Tetris.
Yeah, it fries the brain. Anyway, now we have to take care of Faendal and eliminate him as a competitor for Camilla's affections.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
And to do that, we need to go and talk to Orgnar.
We got rooms.
What do you know about
drink,
Faendal?
too.
Anything
I cook.
unusual about
Pretty
him?
much Camilla, Faendal, and
Of course,
Sven.
if it had been
Something
Sven,
of a
it would
love
be,
triangle.
what about Sven?
Fine.
Do you know
Are
anything?
you
And you depends on who you
interested?
show the letter from
Yep.
first,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Okay, interested in any uncommon information, maybe even unsavory
Let me
information.
guess. You were vying for Camilla's affections.
Let's just say I want to ensure her affections go to the right
A
person.
secret admirer, eh? Don't worry. I won't tell a soul. Camilla doesn't want the others thinking she plays favorites.
I think we
I'll know
understand
something.
each
It's
other.
a secret to everybody. Lucan at the Riverwood Trader had his store broken into. It's all in this note. Must have some sort of proof.
What's it going to take for you
A
to
little
part for
coin always
that?
greases the wheels.
All right. Okay, we'll pay you
Now we
153
never talk
gold.
about
How
it
about
again.
that?
153 gold to get laid.
And
Need a room?
where's the innkeeper?
She owns the place. She does what she wants.
Okay.
It's closed. Feel free to sit.
So I
with
guess
your head down on
he
the
doesn't
table
have the
as long as
authority
you
to
ain't
rent out rooms, right? He can sell food and liquor, but he can't rent out rooms because renting out rooms is
then.
much too great of a responsibility for him.
Yep. Well, because the ale's going bad, don't you know?
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, now we can go back and talk to Camilla. We'll have a quick look at the letter that we got from Orgnar. Arvel the Thief's dropped letter. It says, "We're in luck. I tracked down that wretched Imperial Lucan and the Golden Claw to a backwater shop in Riverwood. I also found a local rube here in Riverwood who's willing to sell me information about the Riverwood trader and the Golden Claw. The stupid fool did it for a bit of coin to buy a present for his lady crush. Lucan's own sister. Oh, the irony. What a useful idiot. This fool has no idea of the Golden Claw's value. I think he plans to try to pin the theft on a rival for the woman's affections." So, now... Oh,
And now it's locked, damn it.
yeah, but that's okay. We have a way around that. What vampires? There's no such thing as vampires.
Okay, the top floor lock is easier to get into than the bottom floor one.
Well, it's also less visible from that guard that's walking up and down the street.
Yep.
Okay, now we'll talk to her.
So much to us.
Something you should know, it's about Feindal and the theft.
What are you talking about? What's in the letter? What's this? Oh my. I'm not speaking to him anymore.
Your honesty, life in Skyrim is short.
Ah, fuck.
I thought as much. Thank you for
See,
telling
now
me the
that we've
truth.
made both of her
Every
other
jealousy
suitors look
makes me
bad,
eyes at me.
this is our chance to
It's
move in.
exhausting. What I need?
Okay. So there we go. Love happens.
You came for me. Thank you.
It's awfully crowded in
It's a
here
fine
with
day
the
for
dog
her.
and Camilla and...
Very much so, yes.
Okay.
You're not trying to trick me. Like the others.
Well, technically I
I
didn't
appreciate
actually
you.
tell her any lies, did I? I just went around and dug up
Why
the
can't
dirt on
man
the other
just
two
leave
guys.
me alone? I came here from the Imperial Province to work with my brother Lucan. I'm looking for a better life.
How's that working out
The
for you?
Riverwood Trader isn't the most exciting thing for me. This place is boring. Nothing but the same thing every day. But what about you?
Oh, well, here's the leave 'em part of the love 'em and leave 'em, right?
Okay.
I have journeys in Skyrim yet unfinished.
We can have a wonderful life together.
But I'm an
I have to admit,
adventurer.
I'm disappointed. But I understand. I wish I could go with you. Here. I have this amulet you could take.
See,
I
so
wish
some
you
of
had
these
this.
little amorous adventure quests have a fairly
So you
direct
have that
reward.
forever.
Like this
two of us.
amulet that I'm about to receive
Just
has a
don't forget
nice
about me.
enchantment on it.
Yep.
Others are like, and this one took a little bit longer to
You'll
complete.
always be welcome
Others are pretty short to complete
Don't be
and
a
don't really
stranger.
give you much of anything, whereas others are like epic length, right? So anyway, the reward I get for seducing Camilla is Camilla Valerius's necklace, which gives you a 70-point health buff
Nice.
if you don't already have something better like what I've got here. Of course, if you're a beginning level character, that is a substantial reward, right?
I mean, that's basically one level up almost.
70 health buff? That's
Yeah.
seven levels
That's 7
up.
level up. Oh yeah, that's 7 level ups. I don't know what the hell I was thinking.
Yeah. So that's a good reward for a
Fairly easy quest.
for a fairly easy quest for a lower level character. Like by the time you finish Bleak Falls Barrow, if you were to play
See?
straight through it here, you'd be about what, level 10 or 12 or something?
You could have calculated this all out and then boosted your health by 40 and then got the plus 70 amulet and
Yeah. Well, anyway, For me, it's a collector and a keepsake kind of a thing to add to my collection. And, Camilla is just another conquest to add to my collection.
So, you can cast a few spells. Am I supposed to be impressed?
So now we'll go back to the magic chest here, and we'll drop a couple of things off again, because the local merchants ran out of money, so I couldn't sell off all my stuff. Okay, well. Okay, so we'll have to probably drop off a whole bunch of these potions and things too. Wow, that's a lot of potions of resist fire. Maybe I'll hang on to those though, because Miramolnir is a fire-breathing dragon, right?
Well, and also the resist magic too, because that'll stack with it.
Yeah. But we can probably store those ones for now. And that.
All that pause time, and we're still doing inventory management, man.
Yeah, I know. Well,
it was all that alchemy you did and everything else.
Yep, that's right. Okay, that's a conjurer. We might try that one out. So is that. Okay, that one we'll probably sell later. Okay. Well, that doesn't really mean much to me. I'm going to put those away so I don't lose them, because I'm going to do a enchanting trick with those scrolls later.
Oh, okay.
But right now, I have this manual. How many, okay. How many grand soul gems do I have? Got a whole bunch. Okay. So, what I'm going to do is go to the forge. I'm going to go to my own forge over here at my house. And I had mentioned earlier that there was a countermeasure to things like slaughterfish that like to hide in places where you can't shoot them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, if we go here by alphabetical order, and with that book, I can make all kinds of different versions of this Sodetta Necromancer outfit.
Yep.
And I can make armored versions or just clothing versions. Like if you wanted to play a mage and you wanted to take advantage of some of the things like the buff to armor spells if you're just wearing mage robes or whatever.
Yep.
Well, then you can make an equivalent to mage robes of this outfit too, right? Or you can make it as a light armor. And you can have it come with an enchantment out of the box, or you can even make an unenchanted version if you prefer to put your own enchantment on it. But what this enchantment does is it says you are able to move more quietly. Opponents that get too close take 5 points of poison damage per second. And conjuration spells cost 25% less to cast. And magicka regenerates 150% faster. So it's so basically those, I could have just swam near those slaughterfish.
And they'd have died.
And they'd have died, right? And I'm going to make the light armor version since I am, have chosen the path of light armor. And of course we can make the light armor version of the boots. And then the next component of it is the gloves. So we'll make those. And the stockings. And the scarf. Right, yeah. Okay. So we'll
Did you get the gloves too?
Yeah. We'll take a look and see what all of this looks like here. Okay. So we don't have any accidental YouTube unfriendly incidents here. Okay. So this is what the outfit looks like.
Okay.
And it's actually pretty nice. I mean, it's, high-res textures and all that kind of stuff. Like under better light, you can actually see the individual
Stitching?
weaving of the like, this is like some kind of a knit type of thing.
Yep.
Oh, it looks like I've still got this wild huntress skirt thing. Obviously takes a different there. Okay, like if you look at it, you can see the individual, like the weave in it and everything, right?
Yep.
It's very nice. And I did a little bit of tinkering with it because the stockings and the scarf actually did not, just out of the box, did not accept enchantment. So I
made them enchantable?
I added some keywords to make the scarf and the stockings enchantable, right? So that they would accept. And I made the scarf like a circlet. Like it takes the same enchantments as a circlet. That seemed to make the most sense to me. And the stockings are basically take the same kind of enchantment that footwear would take. So now, if we decide we want to stick with this, what kind of enchantments did we have on our old stuff? We had
armor.
We still can wear this because there's no actual headwear that goes with this outfit.
Yep.
Okay, fire resistance on the boots, armor. So it looks like that's all that went with the Wild Huntress stuff, was basically fire resistance on the boots, and then all other pieces had armor, right?
Yo, what is your current armor rating?
Without the armor enchantment, 558.
So you only need a little bit of armor enchantment, then you could focus on resistances.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, though, is that I'm not particularly strong at enchantment right now. Right? Whoops. But, well, I could learn this well.
And then go buy the other one from Lucan, huh?
No, I could enchant my own.
Oh, yeah, I suppose so, yep.
Right?
Do you have a spare ring?
No, not right now. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Anyway, so the boots, we can go resist fire. It looks like we're going to get a net gain of not really a whole lot. Right? It basically gives me the same fire resistance that my other pair of boots did.
Well, it is what it is.
And gloves. And with gloves, we can do all kinds of things here. We could fortify one-handed. We could fortify two-handed. I don't think I have a fortify archery enchantment, which would have been a good thing, but... Or we can just give it armor, right?
Well, that's never a bad idea.
Okay. I mean, the materials to make this outfit are actually pretty cheap.
Yeah.
So with the scarf now, this is a new item, right? So what I could do is, like I could do something like a fortify magicka or something like that. You can't really put protective enchantments on headwear. It seems like headwear is more for, like miscellaneous buffs, right?
Well, still, though, 26 points of magicka, that's still somewhat useful.
Yeah. And then the stockings, of course, we could do resist fire again with them, right?
You don't want to resist frost or resist shock? Well, resist frost isn't really useful to you, but resist shock might be.
I'm actually kind of preparing for the battle with Mirmulner, who is a fire-breathing dragon.
Yeah, so you're just going to be unifocused for now.
For now, yeah. And my enchanting is about mid-level, and it's a little weaker than it could be just because I haven't really spent a lot of
perks on it, yeah.
Perks on it yet. So once I get a chance to, spend that up a little bit, then I'll also have a little bit, better strength of enchantments and that kind of thing too, right?
Right.
And I'll be able to replace all of my various jewelry items with better enchanted items as well. But anyway, I think that's a pretty cool looking outfit, so we're going to wear this for a while.
Sounds like a plan. And
But
we will pause for a second.
Okay.
And we're back.
Yes.
And you did a little more inventory management.
Yes, I had to. Well, I had to drop off my other outfit in the chest. And so we're going to go in here again now, briefly.
All right.
Just see if everybody's sleeping.
Oh, you're hungry now, are you?
Yeah. So, if the damn dog would just get out of the way.
Well, aren't you classy? First you screw her, and then you eat her brother.
Yeah, well. Of course, everybody has to come in here with me, and it's awfully crowded. So you notice I'm still pretty tall, because this outfit has heels on it too, right?
Yep. Which means you'll still have your enhanced running speed.
Yeah. Anyway, what time is it getting to be? It's nearly morning. So now I'm going to have to go and hide somewhere and sleep for the day.
Hey man, you could always sleep in Girder's house. Oh no, you've got your own house now out here.
Yeah, I got my own house over here now.
Sleep outside on a bedroll.
No, we can't have any of that. So we'll go in here and we'll have a sleep and then we'll head on our way. And of course at 7 p.m. sharp, that's when the sun goes down. Then we need to rush back to Winter or to Whiterun so that we can get the big battle at the Western Watchtower out of the way before
the sun comes up.
The sun comes up.
You know, if you were being optimal here, you might even nap once you hit Whiterun until the sun goes down.
Yeah.
Damn vampires, lazy ass motherfuckers, sleeping all day.
Yeah, really, eh? Anyway, we got a little bit better light now, so we can have a bit better look at this. You see there's a bit of green in it and stuff like that too, right?
Yep.
And if you look closely enough, there's actually like a sort of like a skull picture worked into it.
Oh yeah,
that's that's what the green is, right?
Yep.
And so it's actually, you know, very, very nice. It's not one of the newest outfits that Deserter X has made, but it's one of my favorite ones. You've got a little bit of a hole at the back of the knee there. It opens up when I run. Anyway, we'll keep the bow handy, since that is my favorite weapon. And I do have several of, actually the Wild Huntress outfit that we were just wearing was also a Deserter X mod. I have quite a few of his. I don't have any of the more recent ones that were just, uh-oh. That guy was invisible, right? Okay, let's see what we got here.
Time to get your iron dagger out.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't give him the dwarven one.
Oh, it's the Boethia guy. Boethia cultist.
Oh, okay.
However, it looks like that sword is like a Nordic sword or something.
Yeah, well, this guy can tend to be kind of tough sometimes.
Yeah. I don't even remember the last time I went through Boethia's quest line. it was probably like within the first or second time that I played through the game. You know,
Yeah,
like back in when did this thing come out? 2009 or something?
2011 for Oldrim, and I don't know when Special Edition came out, maybe 2015, and then now we're on Anniversary.
Well, we're talking Oldrim, right? That was the last time that I played through Boethiah's Proving. So...
long-ass time ago.
Yeah, very long time ago.
Well, maybe it'll be worth doing for the playthrough.
Maybe, once we get to that point.
You probably won't remember what the hell to do if it's been that long.
Probably not, no. Although, some of the less pleasant Daedric quests have a tendency to... you have to do things like kill a friend or, you know, some such thing like that, right? And I don't really like those.
You like the more neutral ones.
I like the more new. I don't mind things like that are fairly... what the hell? Oh, okay.
Yep, you've contracted a survival mode virus.
Oh, boy.
But you might be immune to disease, but you're not immune to this.
Yeah, ridiculous.
You need your cure disease potion. There you go.
Yeah. I honestly don't know where this crap comes from, like... Okay, well, that's why I carry a couple of cure disease potions.
Just in case that happens.
Just in case that happens. And that just happened out of nowhere. I mean, where did I contract this exactly? You know?
Maybe from the cultists.
Yeah.
And so what you do is you reach into your pack and you grab the bottle of NyQuil and you just go chug, chug, chug. Right?
Yeah, well, you know what? It's kind of, like I said, that's one of the disappointing things about the survival mode that was that they had some areas where they didn't complete it.
Yeah.
You know? And that's one of the areas. And the other area is the cooking, because why is it that, you know, like certain things that are very similar, like if you cook a chicken's breast, it gives you 220 food points, but if you cook a pheasant breast, it gives you nothing, right? You know,
because
like
pheasants have no nutritional value, apparently.
And cabbage soup is one of the most nourishing foods in the game, but apple cabbage stew does nothing for you.
What about some of the other things? Beef stew?
Yeah, you know, like all of these things should have had, you know, like hunger values assigned to them.
Yeah, nutrition values.
And it's like the person who made the mod got tired of going through the hundreds and hundreds of different permutations of items that you could possibly assign these values to and just gave up or something, right?
Yeah, they just decided that you're going to eat you're going to eat chicken breasts and cabbage soup.
Yeah, because I looked at it and it's actually not at all hard to add the keywords, you know?
Yeah. And you could probably make a patch for the mod too.
But
or a patch for the thing.
But it would be like a crap ton of work.
Yep.
Because there is not just a few things that got missed, a lot, right?
Hey,
like
I'll do it.
Like about half of the potential food items in the game got missed.
All right, we keep talking about things that we want to do all the time. I'll do that. I'm really good at mind-numbing work. I'm a programmer.
Yeah.
You see? The terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier. I'm convinced this is a copy of a much older text. Perhaps dating to just after the Dragon War. If so, I could use this to cross-reference the names with other later texts.
Good. I'm glad you're making progress. My employers are anxious to have some tangible answers.
Oh, have no fear. The Jarl himself has finally taken an interest, so I'm now able to devote most of my time to this research.
Time is running, Farengar, don't forget. This isn't some theoretical question. Dragons have come back.
Yes, don't worry. Although the chance to see a living dragon up close would be tremendously valuable. Now, let me show you something else I found. Very intriguing. I think your employers may be interested as well. Ah, yes, the Jarl's protege. Back from Bleak Falls Barrow. You didn't die.
You didn't die.
Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way.
Okay. What
That
next?
is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim.
See, he's so arrogant, but I don't think it's even intentional.
She discovered its location
Yeah.
by means she has so far.
He's just clueless.
Well, everybody's always calling down mages, right? Like, nobody in Skyrim likes mages.
Yeah.
So
And
it isn't really too surprising that he might have an attitude,
Nice
too.
work.
yeah.
Just send me a copy.
Because he probably feels just a little bit defensive.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon. How exciting. Where was it?
Anyway, like I was talking about the Deserter X mods, and there actually are several that have come out in the last couple of years. So maybe as this playthrough goes along,
Let's go.
eventually, you know, like maybe I'll work on getting a few more of them downloaded and installed. It's just a little bit of a hassle because he doesn't do CBBE. So when you install one of these, you actually have to install two versions because somebody else does the body slide files for him, right?
Okay.
Yeah, one of his modding partners, I guess, kind of does the body slide files.
Probably just outsources that work to somebody who knows how to do it.
Well, no, I think there's one or two other pretty skilled modders that he works with on some of these outfits, like one of them that supplies the models for a lot of the outfits and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
And another one that does, you know, like body slide conversions and to CVBE or whatever too, right?
Yep, yep.
Don't fail me.
Yeah.
There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need
Yeah.
your help again.
Need my help again. And now you're going to give me a hopefully useful magic item.
Fuck no.
You survived Helgen.
Take this piece of junk and go slay a dragon.
Dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for
It'll be
me
a shield
retrieving
of,
the Dragonstone
like,
for Farengar.
Waning fire or something.
As a token of
No.
my esteem.
It's not going to be that
I have
useful.
instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much
Hide
like-
armor. Okay.
So Jarl, your personal armory is shit, okay?
Yeah, my personal armory is better than yours.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth.
Yeah.
This isn't a death.
Don't worry, my lord, I'm a very soul of caution. And then you see her talking to the men, and it's just like,
Yeah, it's a death or glory
It's a
mission."
death or glory mission.
Well, I guess that's what's required to rally the troops, though, right?
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess we can stop at the enchanting table and see if this is actually an enchantment I haven't learned already.
I think it is an enchantment you've learned.
Yes, it is.
So you're just stuck with it now.
So I'm just stuck with it now, yeah. Oh, well.
At least hide helmets aren't that heavy.
Was it a helmet or was it armor?
Oh yeah, was it
It's
armor?
Hide armor of minor
Okay.
destruction. Yeah. Oh well, hide armor.
Still not
doesn't-
that heavy.
Yeah, hide armor doesn't weigh that much. When we're done killing the dragon, I'll buy the house, and then we'll have access to the cloud storage chest that I placed in the house.
Well, hopefully by then it'll be daytime too. Maybe you can sell off that hide armor since you know the enchantment already.
Yep. Wow, she takes the long way around, doesn't she? What's she doing over there?
I don't know. Sometimes when you come out of Dragon's Reach, NPCs just kind of come out of places like wrongly.
Yeah.
I've seen it before though.
Oh, that's a Nordic long sword. Okay. I don't think that's a meltdownable thing either. Like it's not a, it's a mod added weapon.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most.
Okay, well, we'll head over here and we'll see if we can melt that down, and then we'll listen to Irileth give the rah-rah speech, eh?
Oh, she's already giving it.
Yeah.
You heard right. I said a dragon. I don't much care where it came from or who sent it. What I do know is that it's made the mistake of attacking Whiterun.
But Houseguard, how can we fight a dragon? Need a blade?
That's a
You should
fair
talk to
question.
Adrian and to
None of
Forge.
us have ever seen a dragon before, or expected to face one in battle.
I've got a hungry daughter to feed, so selling my produce is really the only thing.
Holy shit! What time? It's 10:30 at night. Why are these people all wandering around?
God.
Are you going to let me face this thing alone?
If you need portions, you should try Arcadia's cauldron.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's difficult to hear Aeroleth over the din of citizenry.
Killing it is ours. If you're with me. Now what do you say? Shall we go kill us a dragon?
Yeah. Damn right.
It's okay, it just works.
Yep.
And you'll get talked to by someone else on the way out, too.
She bumped into the kid and started going the wrong way.
Oh, man.
Okay, boys, let's go. Do these guys still have to go out the door one at a time?
Yes.
Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to jump at the line then.
Yeah, just don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah, so otherwise I'd have to just stand there and wait while each and every one of them went through the door one at a time. Right?
Yep.
Yeah. And of course they have to stand there for a few seconds and figure out how to operate the door, right? Each one.
Yeah, I don't believe that was a thing in Oblivion, was it?
I don't remember now.
Maybe it was. But I actually don't remember.
Yeah, wasn't that terribly often that you ended up in a situation like this, though.
Yeah, well, the Kvatch invasion was one, except everybody with you usually dies.
Yeah.
As they did with you.
Yeah, well, you know, the Kvatch invasion is hard. You know, that kind of babysitting is difficult to accomplish.
Well, especially if you're not the run in there and tank it kind of character.
Yeah, well, you know, at the level that you're at, usually when you go to Kvatch, it's pretty hard to be a tank anyways, right?
Level 1 Kvatch.
Yeah. Well, even the lowest level enemies that they could spawn are still awfully tough for a level 1 character to handle. Oh crap, I'd forgotten completely about this.
You there. You are interfering in the matters of Aldmeri Dominion. Leave immediately.
I didn't think Khajiit were in the practice of worshipping Talos.
Her crimes are none of your concern. Walk away now, and I'll ignore your breach of conduct. But if you remain...
We'll finish her off.
If you wish to die, so
I know we're slaying a dragon right now, but we'll slay some Thalmor on the way. It's a good warm-up.
Yeah. Well, see, in the old vanilla game where enemies were not quite so tough, I used to, you know, like, kill those Thalmor patrols just... Okay. See, that Serana pissed everybody off. Hey! I told you to stop that. Oh, I guess Serana's not affected by it.
Rip.
God damn it.
You're just gonna have to wait for the dog to chew up Serana.
Yeah, well, I guess, probably I, went a little bit too far with Serana before getting her as an official, companion, right? Because right now I don't have any control over her.
As an ice spike goes by.
Yeah. Oh boy. Okay, well, you know what? We'll go over here. That's another flaw in this game too, right? You know, people who are associated with you should never fight with each other, right?
She begs you to go to Riverwood and save the young one.
He wants us to save the young one. Okay, but let's bandage you up so that you don't bleed out right here.
This one thanks you. She is not used to such kindness. But you must hurry to Riverwood and save the young one. The elves must not get her, or this one risked her life for nothing.
Okay, Sure, if you're sure you'll be all right.
This one is resourceful. She will manage, but you must hurry and find the young one.
Okay. Well, that's another mod added quest, actually. Or like a quest mod, right? But we're kind of busy right now, so we'll just continue on with what we're doing.
You're busy dragon slaying.
Yeah.
We need to know what's the deal.
Oh, look at this. Now I'm hungry already. Jeez.
All these damn needs.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess we can go up the ramp here. Oh.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere.
Oh my god.
Underneath all those ice spikes somewhere, there's a dog, right?
The dog has transcended. The dog has evolved.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, here comes the dragon. Hey, I'm going to try out this scroll. Right? Conjure bear totem. I'm going to try this out. Oh, it's like a two-handed deal. Oh, okay. It conjured a ghostly something or other that shoots arrows. That's good. Shooting arrows is good.
And now it's a bear.
Okay, so time to drink a potion. I should have just slightly over 100% fire resistance once I drink this potion. What with all of the other items and enchantments and things that I have.
Of course, you'll probably get capped at 95% or whatever the cap is. I don't even remember what the cap is. I thought it was 95 or 90 or something. And then you need to use magic resistance to go the rest of the way.
Wow, you know what? We're wiping him out pretty quick here.
Yeah, he's kind of getting the shit shot out of him, right?
Well, there's a lot of ice spike. Uh-oh.
Oh, maybe that thing is helping. Or not. Don't worry, Serana's got that one taken care of.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are not friendly things you want to meet on the road.
No, you don't want to get too close to one of them. Okay, well, anyway, Mirror is dead. That was a whole lot easier than I expected.
Yeah, it was actually a very surprisingly anticlimactic fight.
Yeah, well, I guess I have enough companions with me, though, that are quite powerful, right?
And powerful with bows.
Well, look at all the ice spikes sticking out of this thing, too, right?
Yep.
Like, Serana might not be very tough when it comes to dealing with melee-type enemies, but if an enemy is at a distance where she can pelt it with ice spikes, well...
crossbow bolts and everything else.
Yeah. Now I can queue up my unrelenting force shout power.
And everybody's going to be like, wow.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn.
What do you
Very
mean?
oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim. The Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it?
A dog.
Holy fuck. You couldn't count all the ice spikes.
Yeah, that's a lot of ice spikes, wow.
According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do. That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about
She was just armoring him up, okay?
those
Yeah.
born with the dragon blood, like old Tiberseptin himself.
I've never heard of Tiberseptin.
Just make sure you don't hit Serana with it.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. The old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say, Irileth? You're being awfully quiet. Come on, Irileth. Tell us.
You believe in this dragon process? Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them. But I don't need some mythical dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecar. You ain't a North.
I've been all across Tamriel. Plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
If you really are Dragonborn, like out of the old tales, you ought to be able to shout. Can you? Have you tried?
Well, no, actually, I haven't. Let's see what happens.
Shouting, what you just did. Voice of the Dragonborn. You really are Dragonborn, then.
I really are Dragonborn.
You really are.
I are Dragonborn.
You are.
I'm going to remove projectiles so that poor dog can...
He's way smaller now.
Yeah.
You decreased his combat efficiency.
Yeah. Okay, well... Oh, guess that
there goes your bear totem.
That spell wore off, but that was an interesting thing.
Yeah, it looks like that might be the kind of thing to turn into a staff if you ever get a hold of it again.
Well, that was just a scroll, though. You can't turn scrolls into staffs. You need a spell tome for that.
Oh, okay.
And I would probably need to have a fairly high level of conjuration.
Probably.
It's just that I was expecting this to be a lot tougher fight, which is why I
got all geared up.
Got all geared up, yeah. Well, now I can probably take all their stuff, right? There. Oh, look at that. That horse is actually from one of DX's, Deserter X's mods too, the Amphi Cleric outfit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The horse is actually a free horse that you can get along with that that mod. It's already considered to be your horse and everything.
Nice.
I just don't ride horses because if I do, I can't pick flowers.
Fucking flower picker. You flower picker.
Well, see, it's different because in Oblivion I didn't ride horses because then I couldn't improve my athletics, right? But in Skyrim, I don't need to worry about that, but I can't pick flowers if I'm, if they would let you pick flowers from horseback, then I would ride a horse everywhere. Remember, though, in my old Rim game when I had that bug where I couldn't buy a horse?
Yep.
Like, it didn't matter which town I went to and which stable keeper I talked to or anything like that.
You could just never buy a horse.
I could never buy a horse. I couldn't get the dialogue to purchase a horse to come up. Well, there's somebody there, an invisible guard is talking to these guys.
I bet you he's like in the barracks right now, right?
Maybe.
We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We'll pay good money for information.
Who are you looking for?
A foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She's likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything.
Okay. Who are you looking for again?
A fugitive who comes from Hammerfell. A Redguard woman. She may be somewhere in this city.
Why?
It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information.
Well, that doesn't seem to make you very trustworthy.
Feel free to walk away.
Okay.
She cannot hide from us forever.
Yes, well, they're very obtuse, right?
Yeah. Okay, well, anyway. It's time to go and collect my...
Skin's as pale as... Don't like those eyes you've got.
My reward for my part in killing the dragon.
Well, you did make that summon.
Well, and I did shoot it with my bow a few times. I mean, I certainly didn't make a huge contribution because everybody else that was there killed it so fast that I didn't really have to do very much. But
yeah, the battalion all raised their bows and fired.
Yeah. There you go. That's how you kill dragons.
Mass arrow swarm.
Arrow storm. Yeah.
Yep.
Good. You're finally here.
I don't see how that guy can walk everywhere he goes. Walking's too slow.
You heard the summons. What else could it mean? The Greybeards.
We were just talking about you. My brother needs a word with you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there?
Yep. Watchtower, well, I'm going to say the one. I can't really tell the difference between how the watchtower looked before the dragon attack and after.
Yeah, well, it's like Detroit before and after the alien invasion.
Yeah, right. It looks the same, right?
So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
Like, how can you tell that the tower is destroyed? It looked like it was destroyed like 100 years ago, right?
Yep.
It's even overgrown.
Masters of the way of the voice. They live in seclusion, high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
It's just what you call budget cuts in terms of maintenance, right?
Yeah. Well, it's just like the walls surrounding this place, right? You know, like the walls are crumbling and
all worn down.
If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering
like really when you think about it, Balgruff here and his predecessors probably for 2 or 3 generations have done a crap job of looking after the fortifications, right?
Oh, but look at how nice it looks in here.
Yeah.
Take a look around.
Hey, you know what? I can make it look really nice and decorative in here too. We just have to go and visit that little shop outside the city. And buy some pots and some...
Oh, fuck.
Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are
Turn Jarl Balgruff's palace here into a grow op.
Yep, that's right. We could do that.
Don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course.
Well, I guess if you guys would like to see the Dragon's Reach grow op, leave a comment down below.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It does cause a little bit of script lag when plants are maturing, but I can live with it if people really want to see it.
Who are we to argue?
Yeah.
You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no
Immediately. What are you going to give me for an axe? You're going to give me some kind of one-handed axe because I don't see the handle sticking up behind your back.
To climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl.
Oh, after becoming okay, the strange Drebber cube of some kind. Okay, mentioning he carried it on his pilgrimage of the 7,000 steps. He was never able to unlock its true meaning, but believes you will.
I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant.
I think that's actually part of the Thunder Child or something like that mod.
Oh, okay.
Right? The one that expands the number of shouts that you can do, and
wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common.
It adds sort of like a player home into High Hrothgar as well.
Yep.
Of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus.
Okay, back to business. Okay, so if we try out this cube thing here. Where is it now? Meditation cube, okay? Holding the cube makes you feel you can use its power to focus your will and cleanse your mind, body, and spirit. Adds a lesser power for meditation. Okay. So, we have a lesser power called meditation. Right. Monk meditate. Oh, okay. It's part of the Way of the Monk.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Monk meditation for mind, body, and spirit. And it's a lesser power. So if we... Oh, okay, cool. Look at that.
You'll sit there and you'll actually meditate.
I'll sit there and actually meditate. Yeah.
While the dog yaps its head off in the background.
Yeah, but that's okay. I'm ignoring it. Oh, look, you even put it on the floor in front of you, right? That's cool. So how long does this go on?
I have no idea. Have you ever done this before?
No.
Oh, fuck.
No, I haven't, actually. Okay. So do I have to do something to end this, or...
Maybe?
I don't seem to be able to do anything to end it.
Can't move? Can't use your power again?
Uh-oh. Oh, okay, there. Oh, look. All diseases...
Oh, look at that.
You feel less tired, less hungry, and less cold.
Right on.
And all diseases cured. So I guess if you want to put up with the rather lengthy wait time for that...
It's worth it.
It's worth it. Because then you don't have to carry around, like, cure disease potions and crap, right? I also got an axe, I would imagine. Because he named me Thane of Whiterun, right? Did he not give me the axe of Whiterun? What the hell? He didn't give me the axe.
Well, I guess he gave you the cube, which is a better reward.
Yeah, I guess I don't get the axe of Whiterun, hey?
Apparently not.
Okay, you must be Lydia, my new housecarl.
Pleased to meet you.
Yeah. So I guess we should get to know each other.
Yes, my Thane? Are you Dragonborn?
Yes, it seems so.
Mercy. Dragonborn.
I guess that means we have to fight dragons.
You're helping the good folk of Whiterun. How could I say no to that? I will protect you with my life.
Okay. You're okay with that? It could be dangerous.
It's an honor to serve you.
Okay. So, how does our relationship work exactly?
As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you
I can almost see where this is going.
Yes, about that. Okay, well, I wouldn't want you to get hurt because you're young and beautiful.
About my beauty.
You'll notice I have a Lydia replacer, right?
Yep.
Because the vanilla Lydia really looked kind of awful, like cave Lydia. You know?
Oh, do you mean square nose tip Lydia?
Yeah. Well, square nose tip, you know, sloping brow, all kinds of angular planes and stuff on the face. She actually looked like she was half done. Anyway, okay, let's talk about the other thing.
How can I serve you, my Thane?
So do we sleep together?
Sleep together? I hardly think so.
Oh, okay.
All right. I can see that you're propositioning me.
Well, it's what I do.
I beg your pardon.
Fuck.
I am the simple and traditional woman. I find the concept of sleeping with you morally unsettling.
I see.
I am devoted to the goddess Mara. Her benevolence saved me from sin and wickedness.
Sin and wickedness?
Yes, that's right. She is the bearer of love and the patron of marriage. Lady Mara can save you from your trials as well.
Oh, so now she's trying to convert me.
Yep.
Okay, well, you know what?
My Thane, you don't need my body. The warmth of Mara can save
Oh,
you.
fuck.
Okay, isn't she a love goddess? I'm sure she'd be okay with this.
I respectfully disagree. I am your sword and your shield. I'm afraid I have nothing else to offer you.
Oh, okay.
Now let's pretend we never had this discussion.
All right.
Good. Oh, you poor thing, you must be starving. I'm thinking of making some apple cabbage stew.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I totally don't eat
I will
food,
keep
but
you fed, my Thane. Maybe I'll do turnips next.
there's more to life than turnips and Mara. All right, well, we should get you some gear because dragons are dangerous creatures. Okay, and then we got the usual stock questions here, like I'm a Thane. What does that mean?
Yep.
Right?
As a person of great importance in the hold. A hero.
Yeah, but he didn't recognize me enough to give me the goddamn axe, did he?
Fuck the axe. Does that usually happen for you?
No, that's the first time that has ever happened. Okay, what does a House Carl do besides not sleep with me?
I'll guard you and all you own with my life.
Okay, well, follow me. Might as well join the parade.
Yeah, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 followers now.
Yeah, but I'll probably drop 1 or 2 of them off at the house once I buy the house. And I'm going to need to go and find Avenici so that I can buy the house now.
I bet you he's already gone back to bed.
Probably, yeah. Well, there
Oh,
he is.
there
right
he
there.
is.
Hey, yeah.
Hey, you, I've got a house to buy.
Yeah, I need to buy a house. I know it's the middle of the night, but, you know, okay, I'll take it.
Here's the key to your new
He just walks around with the key to the house on his belt.
Okay, I want to decorate my home.
I'll be glad to help you. There are many ways to improve your home, provided you have the coin.
Okay.
And of course, don't forget to consult your home decorating guide for descriptions of the decorations you can buy.
Yeah.
Now, what would you like to purchase?
Well, let's see here. I want to purchase bedroom
Very
furnishings.
well. I'll make the arrangements. The next time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place.
Wow.
Is there
Okay.
anything else you'd like to purchase?
Yeah, loft decorations. You know what? We're just gonna skip through this real quick here. Dining room.
Is there anything else?
You're just gonna buy everything.
Living room. Well, I've got like 30,000 gold, so I might as well, right? Kitchen.
Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
And we'll buy the children's bedroom.
Very well.
Oh, okay.
So we can adopt a brat. Because we don't really need the alchemy lab in there because I already made some modifications to the house anyway. Okay. And then we'll have access to the chest, and then maybe I can get Lydia a decent set of weapon and a better set of armor or something too.
Well, you did just finish melting down some stuff.
Yeah, well, I think I've still got some armor and things in the
magic storage chest.
Have this as a token of my friendship.
Oh, he's giving me... He gave me a bottle of ale. Okay, well, that's not
Don't
quite...
you know that the value of the mind is sadly undervalued?
Yeah.
Here, drink that trouble away.
Okay, well... Anyway, I guess we'll head on out toward the house. With our... Ooh, it's daytime out.
I guess you got plenty of reason to get inside the house then.
Yeah.
There has been talk amongst the gods that you are Dragon.
Yes, I am. In fact. Actually, you know what? If I manage to get a couple more dragon souls, this one is actually pretty good. Even with just one step of that,
yep,
you freeze an enemy solid and they fall down for a second or two before they get up again, right? So it's a good way to at least temporarily render them helpless so you can whack them a couple of times without them being able to hit you back.
Nice. Oh, there's a guard awake here who's decided he's going to have a meal, so you might want to save before you do this.
Yeah, he's not very observant though, and he's sitting with his back to me, so I think I'll get away with this. See?
Oh, and then that guard goes and gets up and gets out of bed.
Wow. Okay, well, I guess I managed to do this just before shift change.
And then throw Lydia against the wall.
Well, she's in the way.
See, imagine if you're walking through the office at work in real life here and somebody's in your way, you just do that. Smile on the face and all, right?
Yeah. Well, see, the thing about doing things like that, though, is that you'd better expect that other people are going to do them back, right? Okay, we can go in the house now. And I'm going to end up just about standing in the fire pit because of all these people crowding in behind me.
Good thing you got the fire resistance.
Yeah, well, see, I added a few things, right? I put in a smithing anvil, and I put in a smelter. It took me a while to figure out how to do this, but I figured out how to make a smelter and give it a different model.
Yeah, so they would actually fit inside the house?
Well, I got the idea from, you know, at Vuoxi on the porch there. That's what the smelter looks like, right?
Yep.
So obviously the maker of that mod did something similar. And otherwise, the place is largely vanilla. Like, I tried not to change I didn't change the house much at all. I put my cloud storage chest here. And then I also managed to fit in a workbench and a grindstone and a tanning rack down here on the main floor.
All the good shit.
Yeah. All I did was I just added some things that I felt were missing from the house, right? Just to make the house a little more useful. I'm just checking for gold and that kind of thing, and of course I put an alchemy table out here in the empty spot, because there was actually quite a few empty spots in here.
And now the whole place is packed.
Yeah. Well, actually I figured out that you could you know, like, change the scales of these, and there's also tabletop versions of both these and the enchanting benches too, right?
Yeah.
But I tried those out, and I found... How did you get in here without opening a door? I found that I just liked the, you know, like the normal version the best. And there was enough room to shoehorn this in here and still be able to walk around it, so I just put it in here.
You do all your enchanting at the foot of the bed.
Well, it was the only place left in the house where there was enough room to put it. And there's also storage here, like, you know, like you got this dresser right here, so that if you're enchanting stuff, you can go and grab all your jewelry and armor and clothing items and stuff out of that dresser that you're storing.
Yep.
And then do whatever enchanting you wanted to do, and then you can put stuff back or whatever, right? I just figured that the house just needed a little bit more, right? Okay. There. There. Okay. So that's the house.
Wow, she got up fast.
Yeah. So how are we doing for time here anyway?
We are an hour 22.
Okay. Well, probably we should finish this episode here. And,
Still here.
You know, maybe pick it up next time when we go and decide to have a little bit of fun with staff enchanting, because I do have an unenchanted destruction staff here somewhere. Well, I do have one in here anyway. See, I've got this. I can give that to Lydia, right?
Yep.
That's a pretty good weapon.
That'll work pretty good for her, yep.
Yeah. And I think I've got some decent armor in here maybe to give her as well.
Well, you have a partial ebony set there.
Yeah. Okay, maybe I don't have some decent armor. But she's wearing steel armor already, so it'll do for the time being, and she is kind of tanky, so you know, I think she'll be able to manage. But anyway, we need some fire salts, fire salt. And we
yeah, because you accidentally went and stashed the fire salts, didn't you?
We need a scroll of fireball or 2. Well, no, I didn't accidentally stash them. I put them in here so that they would be here when I went to get them out of the thing. And I'll grab one more garnet. And I got... No, I don't. I'll have to get another corundum ingot from one of the smiths. I need an iron ore.
Looking to make something?
I'm going to make another destruction staff since I have enough materials to make 2 staffs of fireball.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to have a little bit of fun with enchanting, particularly on the enchanting staff enchanting table that's up in Dragon Reach. So we should be able to, except for the one corundum ingot that I'm missing. So anyway, that's it. What do you think of the little things that I added to the house?
Well, it makes it completely self-contained, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, see, I looked at a lot of mods for Breeze Home on the Nexus, and it seemed like everybody wanted to do way more with it than what I wanted to do.
You just wanted your extra crafting
Basically,
station.
I just wanted all the crafting stations. I didn't want to have an extra load cell with a basement or, you know, like all that kind of stuff, like or hugely decorated with massive amounts of clutter and that kind of thing, right? I just wanted to add some functionality to the house.
Yeah.
And so this is one mod, and then of course the Skyrim is my player home is where they add like the cloud storage chest comes from. So that cloud storage chest is from a different mod, right? Like I made 2 different mods.
Yep.
So anyway, that's it. So I guess next time we'll show off how fast you can level up your enchanting.
Oh fuck.
Well, see, there's all sorts of ways to game the system, right? And like I'll show you a bit. I know I said we were going to sign off, but I'm going to show you this with this ebony helmet. Because what I did was I made a mod, or I'm working on making a mod to turn ebony, like to turn helmets invisible. Basically, what I'm going to do eventually, I'm about a third of the way through the list maybe.
Yep.
Is I want to turn make a craftable version of every helmet and every hat in the game.
Yeah.
Right? Because other people have tried doing it. Like this one that says a true leader shows their face, that's from a different mod, right?
Yep.
That I had before, because I've downloaded a couple of these. But these guys did not do the complete deal, right? There's always something missing. So I would want to make an invisible leather helmet, and I couldn't because it wasn't in the list.
Yeah,
like the maker of the mod didn't make a crafting recipe for an invisible leather helmet. But this one is circular, so I can go invisible ebony helmet, and then I can go ebony helmet, right? Because all it requires is the so what I did when I made my mod is I did not make it like, see, this is that other guy's.
Yep.
This one's mine. I did not make it circular, right? So eventually when I finish my own mod, I'm going to remove the other one.
Yep.
So I'll just run mine. But you can make the helmet invisible, but now you can't turn around and make it visible again.
Yeah.
And I mean, you could get to 100 smithing in probably about 10 minutes. Just by doing that loop, right?
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why I stopped using the immersive jewelry mod too, because there was a loop. I'm just going to give this ebony helmet to you right now.
Hey, look, your monk is walking on coals.
Yeah. Well, they can do stuff like that. Anyway, that's, like I said, that's one of the reasons that I quit using the ebony or the immersive jewelry mod too,
because it also had a loop like
because it had a lot of loops like that, actually, where you could turn like a wrist chain into a necklace and then a necklace into a wrist chain.
Oh fuck.
And you know, blah de blah, right?
Yep.
And you know what, I know you can just decide not to do those things, but they're still there, and it's tough not to do them when you have the ability to.
You can't resist, can you?
Yeah. I mean, the staff thing isn't quite as bad because you actually have to collect some materials to craft the staff and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, I guess that's enough talk for now. We'll go. Until next time.
I'm RecV5.
I am Sandman99.
Have a good one.